Hey up.
Recording started.
What, already?
Yeah, that's always nerve-wracking. We'll go from here again straight away.
Hey up. Welcome
I
back.
think it got A up. You think you've already said that?
All right. All right then.
See, how do I go from intro to first topic? You can't ease into it. There's no, what's the term?
Transition.
Transition. Segue. Spelled with a U and an E.
You got to practice your host skills, mate.
So do you. You're a co-host.
I'm just here to talk and drink beer.
You're just a guest in my house. There's no way I'm fucking getting onto Elon Musk from this intro, other than the fact I've just introed him now.
Yeah, but you don't have to talk about it straight away. You can talk about somewhere else first, can't you?
What, Jimmy Savile?
Just whatever. What's going on in the world
What's
right
going on
now?
in the world? Well, there's Ukraine. I don't want to talk about.
That's,
Joe Biden got shot the other day. Did you see that?
yeah.
Yeah, that's sad. It's always sad. when anything that he's in the news for is sad.
I'd rather not
Just
get
because he's an
into
old guy. No, it's not politics. It's an old guy doing funny things, and it's sad.
Yeah, but it's like watching just. It's like watching.
Your grandfather die.
Yeah, deteriorate. Yeah, that's what it's like.
I think I did once make that reference for. Although my
How
grandfather
old is he
wasn't
now?
like that. 74? No, Donald Trump's 74. And Biden's older, so like 78 maybe.
Well, my granddad's 82, 83, and he's far more coherent and responsive than Joe Biden, who is the president of the United States. And my
Maybe
granddad's
Joe
just
Biden's
random
been on,
Yorkshireman.
Drugs or something. Long life
Fuck
of
knows.
drugs. Stimulants. He'll probably be on stimulants now in the White House.
Yeah, they're pumping full of shit all the time.
Same with Trump. All of them probably, even the younger ones. Like JFK, he was probably on cocaine. They all were.
Yeah, JFK will, but I think there's even like, I don't know, because he used to party with Uzi, didn't he? All the time.
The
A lot
one
of
with blonde hair,
celebrities.
that girl with blonde hair.
Yeah, Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe,
Yeah.
that's it. What, all the time when he was president?
Well, he
Adam Fair?
yeah.
That's brilliant. That makes him the best president.
I'm not sure if it's confirmed, but it's definitely heavily rumoured that he did.
Well, Reagan. Was he on drugs?
No, he's hugely against them.
Oh, yeah. Is that war on drugs type thing? Who was war on drugs?
Him?
That doesn't mean he's usually against them.
Well, probably. I don't know.
And the
But-
war on drugs was a failure anyway. It flooded the streets with drugs, right?
Yeah, in the 80s it was, yeah.
So he loved drugs. It was counterintuitive. Right then, Elon Musk buying Twitter.
What about it?
Well, he started with 10%, didn't he? 9%. Mm-hmm. How much did that cost?
Don't know, mate. I've not done my research.
It was 9% for like 3 billion, 2.7 billion.
Yeah, no, is it 54 billion? I think he's offered
43.
43. Yeah,
But that's to buy all the stocks.
yeah,
Which I
yeah.
didn't understand that at first, because the logistics of it must be weird. Because imagine you buy a Twitter stock, now it has to be bought from you,
Yeah.
and you probably don't have a say, because he goes to the government first. He's asking the government now, right now, isn't he?
Pretty much. Well, he got offered a place on the board, didn't he? And he denied it.
Yeah, I wonder if it's if you own a certain amount. That's like, surely if you only own like 2 Twitter stocks, I don't know how much that is, like 200 quid. I don't know how much a Twitter stock is. Oh, they're $50 each, I think. That's what he's offered.
Yeah, I think they are
Which
currently.
means there must be
yeah.
less, because
yeah.
he must be buying more. Surely if you own like 2 of them, $100 in stock, you don't even have a say. Because like,
No, definitely not.
you'd be a thorn in the
Can't
side. So is it people who own like 1 million in stock? No, because they shouldn't have a say either. Well, they should, but I know. So he's gone straight to the
No, it
government.
depends how many. Well, think how many shareholders are in Twitter.
Million, 100,000 probably.
Yeah, exactly. Surely
'Cause it's
hundreds of thousands
it's
of people
openly
don't have an
traded.
input on how Twitter operates.
No, definitely not. I wonder what the threshold is though. Like someone with like £10 million in Twitter, does he have a say?
Possibly.
No, I don't want you to
Well, I think
liquidate
it
my
depends.
stock.
That's why he was invited onto the board, wasn't he? I think whoever's on the board definitely has a say.
I don't know.
I suppose
On the
part
board,
of it as
how
well.
many
is-
people are on the board?
I don't know. Probably loads.
No. Loads? How many's loads
Yeah.
if he can't get on the board and he owns 9%? I don't
Well,
know.
they offered him a place on the board,
I
but he
have no
refused it.
idea. Why would he refuse it? He just paid for 10% of the business.
Probably because he wants to buy the whole thing.
Fucking, I don't know the term. Dark horse. He's
Yeah.
Phoenix rise from the ashes.
I don't really know what's going to happen, like, because it's been such a big.
Well, if he gets all of Twitter, then that's going to be brilliant for some people and terrible for Twitter employees because they're all anti-Elon.
Yeah.
They probably all want him banned from Twitter and he doesn't really tweet anything controversial. He tweets stupid shit.
Just memes for.
Did you not see him?
What
in
even
the
is
news?
his audience? Like, what would you say his audience is?
I've no idea. Nowadays on Twitter, probably like 18-year-olds with autism.
Yeah.
But I'm also in that group, and I'm 19 and I don't have autism.
So it's kind of just like edgy kids, I think.
Yeah, but all the people who are interested in business follow him.
People who follow him as well, I think, definitely think they've got a higher intelligence than someone else.
Just for following him.
Yeah.
You mean following his every move, or just if you click follow?
Well, like,
think of how many
avid
dormant
followers
followers
who like defend him, and I follow him on Twitter, but
So you think you're better than me?
no, I don't even like his tweets.
You retweet him though with a quote.
No, I just follow the guy. I like his updates on memes.
What about what else does he do? He does the monkey thing. They all died, didn't they? The chip. Also,
Yeah.
this beer's horrible.
What is it?
Estrella Galicia.
Beer of the day. Let's have a look what we got. What have you got?
I've got an Estrella Galicia. First time trying it.
Is that a real beer or is it like a fake?
Oh, it's a real beer. It's an established beer.
Never heard of that one before.
And
I've gone with the all-time favourite, Beer Moretti.
that was not your all-time favourite. That's not what you said. Was
it
it?
was.
Moretti. I'll have to
Swear
go
it was.
back. Now is it? What'd you rate out of 10? Tonight's experience with that Moretti. It's warm though.
Quite low 'cause it's warm. Fresh from Sainsbury's that's fucking freezing cold.
Maybe that's the problem with mine. It's too cold. Maybe I like a warm beer.
Nah, it can't be cold for a beer. It could be like freezing outside. I still want a cold beer if I'm having a beer. It's got to be cold.
Yeah, this is horrible. I'd probably give this like a... This is a tough one, but I think it's in the 4s.
Yeah, it's currently like a 6 or a 7. It's strange.
It's your favourite beer?
Yeah,
just because it's warm,
that
it's
just
a
shows
6.
how much a cold beer affects the taste of the beer, the rating.
I'm going to go 4.76.
4.76. I've got to do points, mate. It's got to be a solid number.
Yeah, I've got into the habit of 2 decimal points now.
It's just stupid. Let's just give it a solid number. 4.76, just give it a 5.
I'm not rounding up to 5, no.
Why? Do it 4 then.
It's not 4 or a 5.
Well, you can't go in the middle.
Might be a 4.7, but it's a 4.76.
Nah, it's got to be a solid number.
It's bordering on 4.8.
What's the point? What's
Out of 1,000.
What's the decimal going to give you?
Multiple beers. Think of how many beers you can now place on that Richter scale.
No, it's got to be solid. It's got to be a solid number. You got to dedicate it to it.
No. If you reviewed 1,000 beers,
Yeah,
you've got 1,000 positions. Obviously, some of them would double up, but you've got 1,000 positions.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
they'd still get rated
What you think, like,
between 1 and 10.
yeah, with points.
No, it's a solid number.
Yeah, that's well bad.
Why is it?
Imagine having a review channel, and it's just like, this is a 7. A seven's an insult sometimes. Do you not know about that law?
7 and above is good.
Do you not know about that law?
What?
7.
No.
Well, if you rate something a 7, a 6 is an insult almost. A 6 is like...
Yeah, 6 and
shit.
below is like...
And a 7's the nice spot where it's like, well, I'm not going to insult you, but you're not really good. You're a 7.
6 is average and 7's... 5, 6 is probably like average, bog standard. Whereas 7's kind of like good. 8's very good.
All right, would you call a woman a 6 to her face? But you would say her 7 though.
I'm not a misogynist, mate. I won't do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you would.
Call a 6 to her face.
You're forced. You've got a gun to your head, and you've got an honest rating.
I'm a gentleman.
Well, I guess
mate.
if you have to give an honest rating, it would be.
I'm a gentleman. Just shoot me. I ain't rating people.
Shoot me because I can't call you a 6. What if she's a 6 out of 10? A 6 point.
There's a 6, isn't she? Same with anything. Oh, that pizza was a 6.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying with a 7. A 7's. It's not low. It's not high.
It's just good.
Nice.
It's just good.
That's why some people don't even say you can't even rate something a 7. 7's off the
No, I
cards.
think you can. It's just good.
Yeah,
it's,
you can, but
acceptable. It's good.
you can see right through some people when they say a 7.
So you'd never rate a 7 on anything?
No. Yeah, I would. But, like, not women.
No, I,
You know,
I
you
don't want rate a woman anyway.
Rating
Misogynist,
women.
mate. It's
That's not misogynistic. That's
it's
so
2022.
common.
You got to get with it now.
That's more common in 2022 than it was 5 years ago. Rating system is coming into play. I don't know why.
I wonder what I'm rated.
By who?
Anyone?
Gays, women.
I don't know. Anyone, yeah.
In terms of appearance,
Everything.
I guess it depends on taste.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Beauty is in the eye of the eye of the beholder. So I guess you can't really answer.
No,
You
you
can
can't.
probably answer on your own. No, because if you had your own beauty standards, then you'd be gay. You can't really call yourself a 7 or 8. Yeah, you can. You reckon Brad
of
Pitt
course you
calls
can.
himself? What do you reckon Brad Pitt calls himself? Humble, or would you just say it's a 10?
I
Everyone else
reckon
would
he's
call
a
him a
bit
10.
humble. I don't know. He's definitely a 10.
Is that what you think he rates him, or you rate him?
I'd probably rate him 10, mate. He's
Yeah,
a
I'd probably rate him 10 too.
good-looking guy.
It's got to be. It's the big
He's, he's been voted like the best-looking man of all time, hasn't he? Like multiple times.
Probably by everyone.
I don't know. He might have a bit of an ego, so he might
don't know
rate
him well
himself
enough.
high.
Have you ever watched his Vogue?
No,
It's like 21 questions or something by Vogue.
no, I
It's
can't.
like, what was your first kiss? And he's like, my first kiss.
I don't really watch anything like that.
I only watch it when it's someone I like.
I've seen one, and it was Liam Gallagher
Yeah, Liam Gallagher in a field.
walking through a field. It's some like American guy interviewed him. It's just like,
Oh yeah, he's a perked up American. He's the same voice for all of them. And I don't think
'cause
it's
I saw
even.
a Kim Kardashian one as well. That was like,
I don't think it's all even that guy recording. I think that's pre-recorded.
yeah,
and then
it sounds
they
like he's not even
replace
there.
the
It's
audio.
like over it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like, what do you think of John Lennon? He's like, fucking mint, mate. Whatever. Well, he kept saying something like that. It was a new word that he never used to say. No, not biblical. No, not stellar.
I don't know, but all I remember from that interview is it says
Fucking mad, mate.
says SpongeBob as an answer.
To what?
Question.
A question that doesn't.
Can't remember what it was,
doesn't
though,
warrant a
but it's just
SpongeBob
like
answer.
a proper like
Favourite TV
strong
show.
Mancunian accent. It's the same SpongeBob.
Fucking SpongeBob.
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 Can't even do a Mancunian accent. I lived there for 3 years.
We went off the rails with Elon Musk buying Twitter. What's the result of Elon Musk buying Twitter if he buys the whole thing?
If he buys the whole thing, then I think a lot of unbanned accounts will come back. So be unbanned like Trump. I think
notable.
Trump could definitely return to Twitter if Elon buys it.
Notable banned people like Trump.
No, I think they'd come back.
Everyone.
Well, I think within
Get
reason.
everyone a clean slate.
I don't know. Well, possibly. I don't know. Then there might be a new moderation system they get. I don't know.
I guess
But
everyone
I think
already
a
has
lot
clean
of
slate anyway.
a lot of staff would quit for definite.
Yeah, loads of them.
Maybe they've moved to Meta.
Meta? No, because Meta have their scandals as well. Like
I suppose, but it's
allowing conservatives and stuff on their website. Like they have them scandals regularly. And also, did you not see Meta put memes into the poll, like into the poll of Facebook to see how they'd people would respond to them. So they were
Memes in
instigating aggression, political memes. So
Oh, right, yeah,
Facebook
yeah,
actually,
yeah.
yeah, I don't know how I word this. Facebook anonymously posted memes under some page, I don't know, but they wanted to see what the reaction was and if they could not if they could instigate things, but how just people react to things, like far right things and far left things. Anyway, I reckon if Elon Musk buys Twitter, Trump comes back eventually, maybe even instantly. If he buys the whole thing.
Well, who are some significant accounts that have been banned other than Trump? Like, because Trump was huge on Twitter.
Like just like COVID naysayers, like big COVID naysayers.
Oh yeah.
Politics, and the Kremlin and stuff, and Russia have still got them. Taliban's still got it.
Yeah, true. Did ISIS have an account? I swear they didn't.
Who?
ISIS.
ISIS, no. Spokespeople for Taliban had it, and they didn't get banned. They only got banned when they actually answered, when they actually tweeted TOS stuff, terms of service stuff. Other than that, I don't think much would change. Like there'd just be less restrictive rules. I don't know about porn though. I wish you'd ban that.
Well, they need to ban a lot of stuff. I mean, there's a lot of shit on Twitter that you just see and it's just like, how the fuck is that on there?
Or like the paedophile stuff. That's
Yeah,
terrible.
I mean, there's that, but it's just I don't know. It's just some people just get away with just posting just disgusting shit.
Well,
It's
they
not even like
have rules on paedophilia. You can't. I don't think you can say you can like children, but you can defend people who like children.
yeah, people do. Like it's weird because I've seen it quite a lot recently. Like people actually defend it without like directly defending it. It's weird, but I feel like it's something that's it's becoming more and more common. It's just why is that? Why is
Because
it?
famous people pretty much. I say famous people.
I don't think it's down
nonsense.
to famous people.
Well,
I
what
mean,
about like people protected Harvey Weinstein? So you don't think they've got an ulterior
that's like
motive?
the Hollywood elite.
Yeah, do you think they were scared to come out?
What come out? What?
Or were they all in it? Come out against Harvey Weinstein? Like, you're a pedo. Oh, he wasn't a pedo, was he? He was a abuser.
No, yeah,
Did he
I don't
touch
think I don't think he was ever. Was he? I can't remember.
I don't think he was a nonce.
Obviously, Epstein was.
Well,
Epstein was
yeah,
obviously.
Epstein and Weinstein buds? I don't think I've ever seen a picture of them together.
He might. I don't know. He might have been to the island. I don't know. I know there's
Two lions of different worlds.
I don't know. There's even like. Actually, no, that doesn't really matter. I was going to say Roman Polanski, the director. He's a massive nonce.
So he went free, didn't he?
Yeah, he escaped the country. Well, he just left America because he saw.
Did he go to France? Is he French?
He's Polish.
Yeah, but I feel like he's
He
a
lives.
French.
I think he
citizen.
lives in France now. I think. But
Yeah.
He's a.
Well, noncery brings us to our second topic of Jimmy Savile. Perfect transition. We went from Elon Musk buying Twitter to nonsense, and then Jimmy Savile is our next topic.
Jimmy Savile.
But I don't know where to start with that because it's a very vague name.
I think the best way
It's
to
not
start.
vague.
I think the best way to start with that is.
Your experience with Jimmy Savile and mine. Do you have any?
No, but we kind of do have a shared experience with it.
Do we?
Yeah.
What?
Can we say it? Yeah, of course we can. Well, he was buried up the road from our old school.
Oh yeah, but that's not like. Yeah, that's a shared experience. But I thought,
That's
like,
pretty.
He touched us both, and I didn't know.
Oh
He
yeah.
touched me in my sleep, and you just watched.
No, I mean like.
Yeah, he's a hometown hero. he's
Fuck
from Leeds.
off.
His headstone's gone though.
His headstone's gone, but they encased him in concrete, didn't they? So people didn't rob the grave.
Yeah, and you know why they're not exhuming his body?
Why?
It'd be too expensive. It'd be 16 grand
Really?
to rig up the concrete.
Fucking hell. Well, yeah, because he got buried with all like the those like that gold and like bling he used to wear.
Yeah, but that's not expensive to bring up. In fact, that'd be profitable. Now think about it.
Yeah, that's why people are going to raid it and just
Yeah.
defile the corpse.
I can't
So
remember
everything came
about
out.
that.
But the funny thing was, I probably mentioned this before, like, but he was buried at an angle that he could see the sea
Yeah.
in Scarborough because he apparently loved the seaside or some shit like that. But the way he's buried, he's like staring right exactly at our old school.
Yeah. And
Like,
my grandparents are buried like three feet down, three plots down. So it's even more meaningful to me.
Yeah.
Jimmy Savile, my grandparents, my school, my town.
But it's near my old house as well.
Yeah, true. He looks down on everyone in town.
Yeah, he's still in that field, in that graveyard, buried in the ground.
And it's always going to be a gap as well. They're never going to bury anyone over him or anything. So they should
So surely eventually,
I reckon if we do a fundraiser to exhume his body, like 16 grand would come about eventually.
I don't know I wonder what the laws are with like. I mean, obviously he's dead, but is it still classed as disrespectful to dig up a paedophile?
No, I don't know. Disrespectful, maybe, because I guess he does have a family somewhere. I don't think he does. He don't have children.
No, he don't.
Didn't even have a wife.
No,
He's an incel. Incel rage. Have you ever seen that interview? It came about like the other month. It was in the news.
Which one?
Was this a clear giveaway that Jimmy Savile was a gay paedophile? And it was
gay paedophile.
yeah. Because
Did he touch boys as well, or
Yeah.
was it just girls, or was it both?
I think all the extreme stories are girls, but I think he touched boys.
I think he did. Yeah.
Someone asked him why he doesn't have a significant other of any sort, no girlfriend or anything. He never had a girlfriend, no recorded girlfriend.
No.
And instead of answering it, he peels a banana and starts eating it. That's it, and he just avoids the question. And
it's
I watched someone breaking it down of why it's like the perfect way to get out of a question. Eat a banana. But in this context, it's extra sickening. But I don't think, do you reckon he was thinking about little boys when eating that banana? Or he just had a banana on hand?
I don't fucking know. I hope not. Don't know.
No, I don't think he was that calculated, was he?
He had what I don't get is it's just like how people didn't fucking notice beforehand.
They did.
But not everyone. He was a weird guy, and people didn't realise. It kind of went along with it.
Not the whole country knew, but like it was open and it was reported to the police, and they hushed it.
Yeah, but like nothing was ever really done about it. But people still like some people were actually like genuinely surprised that it came out as like a massive pedo. I mean, look at the guy. Where's fucking like tracksuits?
That was fine.
Nah.
Well, that's like saying look at
Yeah, but look how eccentric he was.
Look at Lil Nas X. He wears stupid clothes. He's not. I don't know if he's a nonce, but you're not gonna be like, oh, he must be a nonce. He's wearing stupid clothes. You can't really judge him off his clothes, technically.
Yeah, you can. I mean, look at the video. Like Jim will fix it. Like even if you watch like episodes of that, there's like the mannerisms and how he even spoke to kids.
Well, there's a video of him
odd.
touching a girl on Jim will fix it. Like she jumps in the air. She
I've
jumps
seen
really
that.
hard.
Yeah.
She came out and she was on like all the TV shows, like Good Morning Britain and stuff. Like, yeah, he touched me, and no, I reported it backstage, and no one did anything about it because they all knew probably. Everyone around him must have known.
Yeah,
Louis Theroux knew, didn't he?
Yeah, that's like one massive criticism of Louis Theroux actually, because that documentary he did when he lived with him for like a few weeks,
teased it and didn't actually report it.
Yeah, he never actually did anything about it. But
didn't he just blatantly say, "Do you like little kids, Jimmy?"
I think so. Yeah,
I think there's a clip of him just saying like, "Oh, doesn't he say, do you like kids?" And he's like, "No, I hate them." No, I hate them. Never touch the stuff.
I was talking to my grandparents about him the other day actually, and because they're from Leeds and all, so it's like I think he's actually from their neck of the woods in Leeds.
Yeah, I can't remember where he's from. Well,
my grandparents are from Belle Isle, which is like a rough bit of Leeds, I think. But well, I don't know what it's like now, like. But my nana was telling me that she like they'd see him because he used to manage a Mecha Bingo.
Why did he manage a Mecha Bingo?
I don't know. He was just a manager there.
I think that's on his Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
It was a bingo hall. What would it be called? Like it wouldn't be a DJ,
like an announcer. Yeah, pretty much like calling numbers and shit.
Yeah, I can't.
But he ran like the whole thing. But like he did so much for charity, like people just overlooked it. But my nan was saying that he used to drive around in like stretch limos, and he was so eccentric about everything. And like I don't know, he had this facade that he just raised money, but at the same time, he was like fucking wearing all this designer gear, all this bling.
He did raise a lot of money though.
Yeah, it's like 40
and
million.
Again, that's not like noncery. That's just a dick. He's just a flexer.
Yeah, but it's weird, isn't it? That I don't know. He's always been a bit of an oddball.
Have you not seen his relation to Yorkshire Ripper? You ever seen any videos on that? So the Yorkshire Ripper killed a woman and left her in a field in literal view from Jimmy Savile's apartment.
Yeah.
Like out of his window, he could see the dead body, and he could have reported it himself. So he became a suspect in the case, and they took so Peter Sutcliffe, the Yorkshire Ripper, was pretty vile. He used to kill prostitutes.
Yeah, no.
Jimmy Savile was known for killing. Jimmy Savile was known also for having prostitutes. Using prostitutes, and Peter Sutcliffe left bite marks on her whilst killing her. I don't know what he did. Don't know how he killed her, like a hammer or something. But he bit her breasts, and they took Jimmy Savile teeth samples, what do you call it, like a gum, like he bit into the gum, and they took his
when you
samples,
have
braces or something.
Yeah.
Anything, or a gum shield. You had to bite something, and he was one of the suspects, and then he became friends with Peter Sutcliffe, the Yorkshire Ripper. You don't know about that?
I've heard about it before, but it's not something I've ever looked into.
There's photos of them together. He went to Broadmoor.
Yeah, I've
Peter
seen
Sutcliffe,
that.
And they became good friends. And obviously, Peter Sutcliffe killed someone across the road from his house, and he was a suspect in the case.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked.
That's all sus. So maybe he was just in on it. Like I would say, there's a good chance he was in on it. Might not have been the guy who killed her, but he was in on it.
I mean, even like his relationship with his mum was pretty fucked up as well. Like even after she'd been dead for years, and he was still like washing her clothes, and he kept
her in the wardrobe in our town.
Yeah. And,
and he called her the Duchess, not mum.
Didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Where did he live in Scarborough?
On the cliff, looking out to the beach, looking out to the sea.
What? Which side? South Cliff,
with all the nice hotels and stuff.
It was a flat. It was a flat, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it was a nice wide flat.
Yeah, it was a good one.
It was what?
A good one.
I thought he said he would good at him. What else, Jimmy Savile, is there? I met him once.
Did you?
Yeah, shook his hand.
So Jimmy Savile's touched you, mate. That's
a fond memory though, because it's like good story time, good party trick.
What?
Scarborough Athletic fundraiser. You know, when we didn't have a football team.
Yeah,
I think it was 2007. We were making a new football team fundraiser. It was a run around the beach.
Yeah, because he absolutely loved Scarborough. I loved it.
Yeah, but
That's
he
why he's
didn't
buried
support Scarborough.
Do you not?
He was never at any of the games that I know of anyway. Maybe years ago.
And what was he wearing when you saw him?
Like what was it? A turtle shell. Is that what they call them? Jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Well, they have a name like turtle shell or something.
No,
shell suit.
Yeah,
not
shell
turtle
suit.
shell. Shell suit. He was wearing a shell suit jacket with short shorts. like really high shorts.
Yeah.
But like they were kind of typical jogging shorts.
Yeah.
But they were like color coordinated with his jacket.
Yeah.
Like a greeny type thing. And he shook everyone's hand, not just mine. Didn't pinpoint me. No, there's nothing weird about him on the day other than his eccentric style. How old was I? It was 2007, so I would have been 9. No, I would have been
9, yeah.
Yeah, I would have been 9 years old.
Right about then, yeah.
So he might be an interest in me, but it was public.
That's pretty funny, actually.
It is pretty funny. Well, we just talked about Theroux. Next topic's Theroux in the live stream world, but I don't know if I want to talk about it, to be honest. It was too political.
Not really. I mean, I've seen it. I saw it when it aired on TV, which is like well over a month ago now, I think so. Or 2 months.
Ages ago. It wasn't a month, I don't think, anyway.
2 months ago. I don't know. Well, it was pretty good, but it's... I don't know.
Can't touch on the topic too much. It's too foreign. Like it was all American politics.
Yeah, it's not something... I don't really give a shit about it. It's
just shows what live streamers can do. A lot of them live streamers were normal live streamers, like just general entertainers, not even political. Like, and then they started getting like hate, donations, and it started screaming hate words. And they were like, hang on, I can capitalize from this. And then they became political streamers.
I mean, the thing that makes me laugh the most is they all talk so much shit on live streams. Then when they're approached in person, they're fucking like, they're just pussies. They wouldn't say shit in person.
Yeah, but that's when you realise that's when you need to separate the art from the artist, bro. I'm not condoning that. I'm just saying, like, that's clearly an act. They're clearly just entertainers.
No, I don't think it is.
Think of all the people that rely on them for entertainment. I don't know, like 1,000 people.
Yeah, sad Americans, just sad.
And English people. There's a lot of people.
Well, yeah,
from
but
Europe in those
I don't think it's an act. Well, it might be to some extent, but at the same
it's an
time,
act for money. Once you start seeing money,
I suppose.
Someone donated $100 when Theroux was on camera on Baked Alaska was the streamer with the shades.
Yeah, I remember that.
Someone donated 100 whilst Theroux was there.
It said something like
something about the Jews. I think
that was right. Yeah.
For $100 to make sure he appeared on stream.
Well, I suppose part of it's due to the audience as well. I think because we should probably establish what we're even talking about in the first place. But it's
Theroux show. Oh, what was it called?
What's it called now?
Theroux something America, Divided America,
something like that. But it's the one he did on like Far Right,
Deep America or something. It wasn't just. Was it Far Right? What was episode 2 and 3?
2 and 3 was. I think 2 was something to do with. Like.
Was 3 not about sex workers?
Yeah, number 3 was about sex workers. Number 2 was about. Like hip hop, rap, and how it was associated with like gangs and stuff.
Yeah. I'm not going to watch them, but his old stuff's good.
I've seen the second one. I don't think I've seen the third. No, I haven't seen the third one. Doesn't really interest me.
What can you remember from his old show? I don't even know what his old show was. It's just Theroux.
He's done loads.
Everyone just calls it Theroux episode. What about the bodybuilders one where he's like, "Are you gay? Are you gay?" He's got a very soft voice, and the bodybuilders, I can't remember if they were homoerotic. Because bodybuilders are pretty homoerotic anyway.
Yeah, I reckon some of them.
Their community. I think a lot of them are secretly like closet, almost.
Probably, yeah.
In the bodybuilding word, because they admire each other's bodies all day and critique each other's bodies and stuff. But
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that.
I think the episode was homoerotic though. I think they were like touching each other up.
I don't think I've seen it actually.
I think they were like tanning each other and stuff.
Yeah, but that's like
you'll have seen the clip.
They're like extreme bodybuilders, are they? That's quite competitive.
They were competitive, but these are a weird competitive because it's like normal competitive bodybuilders that are just jocks, chads, like just quiet and just do their shit. And then there's like these ones were like like frat chads, like come on, we gotta go do this. I don't know what they're doing.
What, like spray tanned?
Yeah, they were like American chads, like frats. They weren't frats. That it's hard to explain. It was like they were in college, but 10 years too late. They weren't in college though. This is a very bad explanation.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
They were just very.
I think I've seen bits of it, but I don't think I've ever seen the full thing.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen the full episode. I remember the pimp episode though. I was too young for that. I was like 15.
Yeah, I might have to rewatch some of them actually because some of them are generally very good.
Well, I think all I remember is the brothel. I actually remember the inside of that brothel.
Yeah.
From Theroux's episode. And I swear the pimp was wearing something funny. Almost typical pimp attire. I might be wrong though. I might just be making this up. But that's the only two I think I remember. And Jimmy Savile, but I think that was a different...
The Savile one's pretty famous. I mean, there's a new
series
Savile,
though, wasn't it?
Surely. There's a new Savile documentary on Netflix, actually. It's meant to be quite good. So
what about the one coming out with Steve Coogan? That's not a documentary, is it?
No,
it's
kind of like a
24
biopic.
Hours that's going to be good. Well, it's going to be...
I've seen photos, but it doesn't really look like him.
Yeah, he's getting memed. He looks funny.
Yeah, it doesn't look like him whatsoever.
I think he might play
got a
the
weird
role
wig on.
though.
He's a good actor, but it's gonna be weird. Because
Is he a good actor?
yeah,
He plays Alan Partridge.
He's done some good serious roles.
Like what? I only know Alan Partridge, and Alan Partridge is great, but I don't know if it's It's like comedic, but it's
He was in. He has done some serious roles. Like
I watched a movie with him actually, where they're raving, and he's too old for it, and he does drugs on a rooftop. That's how it ends.
24 Hour Party People.
Yeah, 24 Hour Party People.
Yeah, that's to do
he's
with.
Not playing Alan Partridge, is he?
No, it's Factory Records in Manchester.
Oh yeah, what's that club called? It's the one with Joy Division.
Factory.
No, it wasn't called that.
It's called Factory.
What's the other one then? The Joy Division bar. It's called like was it a Spanish word?
Oh, Salford Men's Club.
No. Joy Division. That's Morrissey, isn't it?
No, that's the Smiths.
The Smiths. Yeah, Morrissey and the Smiths.
Joy Division's. What's he called?
Joy Division had a club.
The lead singer killed himself.
Yeah.
Like
in their prime.
Yeah, they did like one album. It was huge, and he just killed himself.
Yeah. Jeez, Hacienda.
Yeah,
that's what it was. The Hacienda was.
I don't think it's there anymore in Manchester.
No, I think it fell into hard times straight after Joy Division.
Yeah, I mean, Factory. Factory Records is now just like a nightclub. It's called Factory, and it's fucking shit.
Didn't you go there? I didn't go there.
No, you didn't go.
Did I just pussy out that night?
Yeah. I've been multiple times. We didn't even go there. We went somewhere else.
What, did I just go to sleep?
Yeah. You had a milkshake and went to sleep, mate.
Oh, milkshake. Was it with JJ?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
What, just me and JJ stayed behind it on a milkshake?
He was saying, we got a nice milkshake from a takeaway.
That sounds sus, that is. I must have been pretty drunk, though.
Yeah, because you fell asleep on your
I usually stay out pretty late. So it's quite funny that I just pussied out after a milkshake.
I think, was that the night we saw Don Broco?
It might have been. Maybe that's why.
You're probably knackered.
And then I remember the other friends coming in and sleeping upright on the chairs. So it might have been that night, yeah. You came in like probably 3 hours later.
Yeah.
So I guess I just missed out on that. Isn't that the place that they played pop punk, or was it pop punk night?
No, we went to 42s, which is
42s. That's
kind of like it's an indie nightclub, but it's good memories. But I won't set foot in there now because I'm fucking 23, gone on 24, so I won't go in there.
Really?
Again.
Is it that young? That's sad. That's
a student. It's a lot of students go. So
yeah. So what's that Matthew McConaughey quote? It's not Matthew McConaughey. It's his act
from
Ashton Kutcher's in it.
Yeah, it's from what is it?
What's that movie called?
Oh my god, my mind's blank.
It's the one where he says like,
"Dazed and Confused."
They stay the same age and I get older or something.
I
get older and they stay the same age.
Yeah.
Yeah, I respect that. So he's not a nonce though. At least it's legal.
It's like one of his first roles, that as well.
Really? Matthew McConaughey's first roles? Early role?
Early.
He plays like
he's quite smart,
Chad. I remember the car scene. Should be a lot cooler if he did.
Yeah,
that's amazing as well.
It's a good film.
I remember the clip where he says they get older. I get older. It's the pool table, isn't it? Billiards in America.
I think so. Yeah.
Pool club. I guess that's like Louis Theroux's live streaming over. In terms of that, we didn't even touch on any of those people. I don't think it's better off not talking about them.
Yeah,
they don't deserve the time of day. I definitely do not agree with them. And then the next topic's life after death. Can't tie that into anyone. Jimmy Savile's dead. What do you reckon he's doing in the life after death? All right, we'll start this with what do you just think happens when you die? So you die tonight in your sleep. Hope you don't.
Fucking hell, this is a bit of a big jump from fucking...
That would be well said if you did, because like I've just predicted it.
I don't know. Oh, fucking no one knows, do they? But the thing is, I mean, I have thought about it before. Well, I will admit, I have thought about it before, but I suppose
everyone else. You don't have to admit it. Everyone's thought of life after death.
No, obviously no one knows, but like I suppose it depends what your faith is.
You say that, but a lot of people have it. Sure, like they know what's going to happen because that's their belief system.
Well, yeah, that's what I say. That's their faith. That's their belief.
I guess.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, there's no science, but I mean, I know people have had like near-death experiences where they've seen stuff, but I mean that's more than likely just chemicals in the brain reacting when you're dying.
Oh, like life flashes before you. There's always science comes out of that. Like science, I swear, don't they see like a brain movement in the second you die?
It's still active after you die, yeah.
And don't they see like mass brain movement?
Yeah, it's like a lot, I think.
Like almost looks like an aneurysm because your brain reacts so quick. I can't remember. Gibberish. So you don't answer the question, huh? It's a tough one if you haven't thought about it before.
Well, I have, but it's like...
What did you think of?
I don't think there will be anything, but at the same time, I can't imagine nothing. Which is a quote Stan Lee said in a podcast, actually.
Not a fan of him.
Why not?
I think he made stupid characters.
He's a creative genius, mate.
He might have been. I still think his characters are stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I was a bit harsh. I don't hate him. I don't dislike him either. Well, I only said I'm not a fan.
Creative genius, mate.
Yeah, if you like superheroes, if you like Spider-Man.
Yeah, you like superheroes?
Actually, to be fair, there's a huge ecosystem around Spider-Man, isn't there? Not ecosystem. Like the Marvel world, how many superheroes are there?
Hundreds. Thousands.
Did he co-made them though, didn't he?
Well, yeah, it started with Spider-Man, so...
Spider-Man was the first one?
Yeah.
That's interesting, that is. But I mean, you could probably think of a superhero right now.
But it's probably already been done with a different name.
Chairman.
Probably been done.
He becomes a chair. Like Prop Hunt, Gmod, Prop Hunt. He just becomes a chair when you don't expect it. That'd be a good superpower. Just popping up as a chair. And then you get sat on by a nice woman or a fat dude. It'd be a hard life sometimes.
I suppose going back to the topic.
Life after death.
I don't know. I can't imagine nothing. I mean, I know when you sleep, it's pretty much nothing sometimes if you're not dreaming.
Yeah, but you wake up in an instant. If I don't dream, then I just you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you go to sleep, close your eyes.
Yeah.
You wake up in an instant if you're not dreaming.
I kind of I don't think I'm religious, but I kind of hope there's something after death. But I suppose it's what if it's reincarnation? What if
it could just be like spiritual? You don't have to tie into a religion.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. Right.
Well, what would be the closest religion that you might think you wish you believed in, but you can't? Christianity, Hinduism, Buddhism.
I just go to heaven, so Christianity.
Maybe that's just intrinsic though. Maybe that's just been tapped into you.
I think
You've heard it so
if
many
I
times.
died, well, I don't know. It's weird because who's to say I've not died before? Like, who's to say?
You mean like
I've been
past life or
past life? Yeah. This is like another life, but I just can't remember anything. Because I remember there's a well, it's a fucking stupid theory, but like when you're born, you're crying, aren't you?
Yeah, some people, not everyone.
Well, not everyone. Yeah,
but they actually
they say that's because you're crying because you're gonna say something stupid because you realise you died, so you've been reborn, which is stupid. So I don't agree with that, but
that would be instant reincarnation.
Yeah,
like you'd be reacting, and then you forget about it because you're not. Children aren't conscious. That sounds stupid, but they're just not. You don't have your marbles until like age 5.
It's like you don't get consciousness till you're about 4.
Yeah, me snapping into consciousness age 6 is about.
Yeah.
When do you reckon you had your conscious? What's your earliest memory? I guess that'll be it. No, it wouldn't be.
No, it's not. It's
when you become reactionary. No, because that's instantly.
I don't know.
First memory.
Trying to think.
Or an early memory. Try trace it back.
Early memory. Oh fucking hell!
You'll just first think about year 1. Do you have any year 1 memories roughly?
Yeah, I've got reception. I've got nursery. I've got nursery memories.
Nursery. How old are you then? That's well young.
3 or 4.
That's young. That is.
I can remember being at nursery.
Maybe you're a boy genius because I don't remember nursery. Well, I didn't go to nursery.
I remember nursery. I remember it very well.
Maybe I don't have any memory because I was home nursed. That's not the term. Homeschooled nursery. Just like a nanny. And I do remember it now. I remember the room.
Yeah.
I had a rocking horse.
I don't think I can remember anything past like before age 3 or 4.
Past. You've lost your memory now. What past is it? Yeah. After before.
Yeah, before. Yeah. So I mean, I can't fucking think of anything when I was 1 or 2. Can I?
No one can they? Surely not.
I'm trying to think I do remember living at my old house, which is should I say where it was?
No. Well, don't tease that. It was in his town, right?
Yeah, it was in Scarborough.
Okay.
It was near.
What do you remember though? Because like your point of view, your field of view when you're a child is tiny. Like if you're in your cot, all you could see was your roof.
But all I can literally remember, must have been like 2 or 3. All I can remember is literally like being in the back garden looking through the fence at someone else. Because I remember some girls used to live next door that were like my age.
They were teasing you.
Yeah, and I was looking through the fence.
Yeah, that reminds me of that monkey clip. You know where he's laughing at the monkey?
Yeah.
It's usually memed. It's like, yeah, the monkey's innocent and he's pissing himself at the monkey and the whole crowd's laughing at the monkey.
It must have been like 2 or 3 then. So I don't know. Anyway, what do you think happens after death?
I'm just thinking about my earliest memory first.
What do you think it is?
I want to say 4 years old.
Yeah.
And just like, it's not a memory, I just remember the room, like where I was.
Yeah.
I had a toy room, which is just a fucking, I don't even think I had carpet. I had money. I wasn't poor, but like I just don't think I had
Just like
carpet.
a laminate floor, like wooden floor.
No, it was a wooden floor. Like
Yeah,
maybe it was in the
it's a
process
wooden
of getting done up. It was a wooden floor, and I remember I had a rocking horse, but it was a vintage rocking horse. It must have been like 1950s or something. And it had like, I don't know if it had real hair, but I do remember the texture of the hair. It was very dry hair on the back of the horse, as if it might have been real horse hair, because horse hair is used a lot. Yeah, it might have been real horse hair. It was blonde though, and it was a white horse with dots on it, and it had a saddle. And I probably couldn't fit in it by the time I was like 4, 5. But I remember that. So that's like probably my earliest. And then obviously the whole house. I had a willow tree with a swing on it. That was nice.
That's very posh.
Yeah, well, I had money back then. And then I fell off. Whole family fell off. Fell apart. Broken family. Lost everything.
The downfall.
I had an apple orchard. That's the good.
Yeah, that's
I had a big garden
impressive.
and one area was just an apple orchard.
How big was the garden? Big.
I don't know, because I'm going off like my 4-year-old brain. It's huge for a 4-year-old. I can get it up on Google Maps.
Big when you were a kid, isn't it really?
I used to have a bird's eye image from a helicopter of the house, which sounds posh, but I don't think it was that hard to get. I think the helicopter just like, we took photos of your town, anyone want to buy them?
Yeah, I reckon that would have been hard to get back then, a fucking helicopter. I mean, now you've got drones and stuff that can do it in a fucking second, but...
Yeah, but it would have been money making back then. Like, you just fucking, without permission, take a photo of everyone's house and like,
yeah,
we took photos of your whole town.
Well, it might have been like a, what do they call them, little planes, skylights or something.
I don't know.
Well,
yeah, it would have been a helicopter, it would have been a plane.
Like my uncle's got one, like a microlight, just flies around and shit. But,
What, your uncle's got a plane?
yeah.
Well, that you can sit in?
Yeah. It flies to Spain, isn't it?
Flies to Spain from England?
Yeah.
That's big. That's hardcore. How many people can fit in it?
2 or 3, I think. My granddad's been in it
That's
it's my
small.
granddad's brother, so he's been in it quite a few times.
That's crazy.
Well, great uncle, I should say.
Life after death. Well, I just believe in the Christian life after death. But then I was also thinking about, I have this theory when I think about it, and I guess it can tie into Christianity, so it's not a sin. But so basically, every thought you have in this lifetime is imprinted in your consciousness.
Yeah.
So if you're a happy person, there's some people that are just nice, good, upstanding people. They're nice, they can't do no wrong. They probably have happy thoughts all the time. They're nice people, and that's imprinted on their brain because they're just good people. And then when they die, they're basically trapped in a dream. They're conscious, like their consciousness lives on in the state they're already living in. So they live a nice, and that would be heaven because they lived a good life, and then they're thinking good thoughts in their afterlife. Or if you're a hellish man, devilish, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to hell anyway, so I'll have these drugs or something.
But I don't know.
And you're like, that's what you've been thinking about in your life, so it becomes imprinted in your brain and consciousness.
I wonder if Jimmy Savile thought he was going to go to heaven or hell. Because
hell deep down, because you got to think about deep down. You can ask someone a question.
Some people have got no remorse or anything.
Psychopaths, like real, mentally ill.
Yeah, but obviously he's not right in the head if he's touching kids.
Yeah, he might have thought he was doing well.
So if he thought he was going to heaven or hell? I mean, he raised money for charity, 40 million.
Yeah, but
what's God going to say to that?
Yeah,
You're forgiven.
No.
Well, I'm criticising your faith here. What's God going to say to Jimmy Savile? Yeah, but he raised 40 million for charity.
Committed all sorts of sins.
Yeah, but 40 million for charity
Doesn't equal out.
Charitable. Is that
he was a devout Catholic, wasn't he? As well.
Yeah.
So now think about it, he probably might have thought he was going to heaven. He was a very Catholic man. Maybe
repented all of his sins when he died. What did he die of?
Old age. Nothing abrupt. Abrupt?
Oh,
Nothing.
You sure? I'll have a look.
I think he died of old age. Yeah, but he's in hell. I don't know if there's a debate over that in the Christian world. Is Jimmy Savile in heaven? No chance. Because he would be, if he's a Catholic and a nonce, he would be actively being a nonce whilst a Catholic, and that means he'd be actively sinning and knowing he's sinning, which means he wouldn't be able to repent. Because if you actively sin, you can't repent. You won't be accepted in my belief system anyway. So that's my life after death.
Pneumonia. He died of
pneumonia. Yeah, but that's a very old person thing. Like if you catch pneumonia, a lot of old people do.
Died at the age of 84.
Because can you not fight off pneumonia when you're young? So I could have had pneumonia, but I fought it off. But
Yeah,
when
you
you're
can.
older,
Yeah.
because pneumonia flies around the place.
I think it's got varying degrees of how bad it can be. Because I remember year 6 someone had it, and he was off for ages, like
Year
months.
6?
Yeah.
Pneumonia?
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know
How
how
old are you in year
pneumonia
6?
happens.
9 or 10?
10? 11?
No, you're 11 in year 7.
Life after death. I think that's my final answer. Heaven. But my theory ties into heaven and hell anyway, in any religion really. It's imprinted in your skull. It's imprinted in your consciousness. And that plays into heaven and hell anyway.
Yeah, but surely after a while, the chemicals in your brain just stop functioning. So surely, like, this image of heaven will just go.
It's your soul, not your brain.
So you believe in the soul? You think there's a soul?
That's a tough question. I'd need to reference the Bible. No, if I wanted an honest answer right now, the soul's very complex. Yeah, probably. The soul rises. Doesn't in the Bible the soul rises on the judgment day? It's the second death.
Yeah, because it's...
Yeah,
I think so.
when all the bodies are exhumed. That's why
you've read it. You should know more than me.
Yeah, but I've got a brain like a sieve. I can read it like 3 times and forget. Only the hard hitting quotes.
I believe. Well, yeah, because it's...
Yeah, your body...
Cause everyone can get forgiven on Judgment Day, can't they? Like, literally everyone can get...
No. No.
What's Judgment Day? It's when...
It depends which Bible you read for a start. But
it varies, isn't it?
Armageddon's the final war, which is a crazy story that you won't believe. It's probably not a good one to start you with. It's like 3 great armies will combine on the Tel Megiddo in Israel and they'll have a war. Jesus will come down, force everyone to repent or die.
Yeah.
And when I say force, I mean give them a choice.
Yeah.
I think it says specifically the Jews, because the Jews are the native people of Israel.
Yeah.
And if they don't convert to Christianity in the final moments, they'll die the worst death, I believe. And then there'll be a final war and Jesus will surely win. Yeah.
What's the one about what in Judgment Day, which is the one where heaven opens up and you can go up there and like an escalator or something, and it's just like...
That'll probably be in the same book, in the same chapters.
Yeah. What's that one where you can go up if you want and you can stay on Earth?
I don't know, you're wording it funny.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I don't think you ever just like, I want to
you
go
get
down
a choice
or
though.
up.
Yes, way you can either go up...
Repent, and you shall be saved.
Well,
yeah, but that's when you
like. Yeah, but that's only if you've done like bad sins.
I don't know. I'll have to give you an update next week.
All right.
I'll have to read the well, I can't even remember it begins with R. What's the book? I just told you about it an hour ago. Revelations, yeah, that's the one I was reading. But that was just hardcore. It was like a superhero movie. You stand there in it. Depends how you go into reading the Bible. Some of it's insane.
Which is what's Genesis? What's on that one?
That's Old Testament, isn't it?
Which one's no one knocking about in it? I
couldn't tell you. It's such a big book.
What about...
Someone will be able to tell you in the comments though. Comment
when
down below.
Jesus is like messing around with Judas and that and getting nailed to a cross? When was that?
Well, that'd be New Testament because Jesus is about.
Yeah.
But I think in the Old Testament, it's just a Messiah. It's not Jesus.
Not named, yeah.
He's there. Yeah.
I suppose this is linking into it is Easter weekend this week, so
it is Easter. Yeah, it's a long weekend actually.
Yeah, it's Good Friday tomorrow as of recording this podcast.
What, it's Thursday today, yeah?
Friday tomorrow. Good Friday tomorrow.
Oh, Good Friday tomorrow. I thought you just randomly said Friday.
Good Friday tomorrow. Then it's... What's Saturday called? Easter Saturday.
Oh, that'd just be the new term. Shrove Tuesday. I don't celebrate Easter. Which sounds funny. I don't celebrate Easter.
I've got an Easter egg at home. I like that.
That's capitalist holiday, that is, bro. That's pagan.
You think I care? It's chocolate.
I can't even remember. Shrove Tuesday, Ash Wednesday. I don't think Saturday has a name.
I don't think Saturday. No, I don't think it's got a name.
No, Sabbath is fucking... No, wait. Sabbath is Sunday, obviously, in Christianity.
And Sunday is just Easter Sunday.
I don't know. Don't celebrate. You don't do anything. I haven't had an Easter egg in years, bro. I've been neglected. Not even a nice gesture from my parents.
Well, this is from my grandparents, so. But they get me one every year.
Your grandparents buy you them? What about your parents?
They might get me one.
What, you actually get... What?
They might get me one, I don't know.
You get multiple Easter eggs?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Why is it?
That's privilege, that is.
Privilege?
Because I've only ever got one.
It's a chocolate egg.
Yeah, true, but they're expensive. Like a £5.
That's not expensive, mate. That's cheap.
It is for what the contents you get.
It's a thought,
Fucking
mate.
no.
It's a thought.
It's probably the same amount of chocolate as a chocolate
Well,
bar.
I think... Have you got grandparents still alive?
No.
I'm sure they'd probably buy you an Easter egg if they were still alive. Probably.
Yeah, they died when I was like 7 though. Around the Jimmy Savile years. 2007, yeah. Same year. Maybe it was bad luck. Maybe he gave me the death touch. When did Jimmy Savile die?
2011.
You named that way too fast.
I just looked it up then.
All right. That was quick. I thought it might be 2007.
Oh, I knew it was 2011 anyway, because I remember it was when we were in year 7.
Oh, right.
I remember it vividly because we were in...
No, because I remember Jim will fix it. We had to write a letter to Jimmy. James. You called James?
Well,
I looked it up the other day as well. His name.
James, yeah.
James. Oh, he had a stupid middle name.
I do not remember ever
Vincent,
writing to Jim
maybe?
will fix it, ever.
Yeah, but this doesn't add up because I remember writing to... Maybe it was like a tribute? No, because how soon after did he come out as a nonce? It wasn't instant. It was like maybe a year.
I think it came out as soon as he died. Because remember, he died in 2011. Then I do remember, it's like as soon as he died, there was shit coming out everywhere saying that he was a massive nonce.
Well, I remember... It had to be Jim will fix it in 2012 because we were in lower school.
Yeah, no, 2011 to 2012, yeah.
So maybe he just hadn't died yet. Just almost.
Well, he died in 2011. I do not remember ever having to write to
we might
Jim will
not have
fix
had
it
the
at
same
school.
lessons. We were in the same class.
Yeah, but we had the same, like...
Curriculum.
Yeah. There's no way we ever had to write to Jim will fix it.
I did. I can fact check this with someone who was in my class.
I
We
bet
had to
that
write a
was
letter about what we wanted fixing.
What? No, I mean, it might have been like
I'm
a...
not joking. This. I had to do this.
No, it might not be like a genuine one. It might have been like a supply teacher came up with one time and said, "Oh, just write to Jim."
What, after he died and it was just a sick joke?
Yeah.
Just a writing lesson.
It might have just meant like just a creative writing, like what would you want fixing? It might not have been like even for Jim will fix it. He just probably just based off
That's
that.
crazy if he was dead in a nonce and the supply
Yeah, that's
teacher
pretty
was like,
fucked up. I mean, like if you did that now, you'd probably get a lot of shit.
I'm going to ask someone who was in my class. But that was a fond memory of mine, writing to Jimmy. I'm using the word fond wrong. It was a very
means you enjoyed it.
Vivid memory. Vivid means you can see it very well, right? Yeah, it was a very vivid memory.
No, I don't.
Very memorable writing to Jimmy.
No.
No. What do you mean no? Oh, you didn't do it?
No, I didn't do
Yeah,
that.
maybe
No,
you just
no.
didn't. It might have been a supply teacher. I don't know off that.
Do not rest in peace. That's what I say.
Guess we skip that one and go on to this one, last one. We'll save that for a date. That being one of the topics I've got on my notes. Worst UK cities. We'll end with UK cities because we're at 52 minutes now.
Worst UK cities.
Worst UK cities and anecdotal evidence of like why you think it's the worst. You probably have to be there. You can't just shit on it.
I can't really say it's the.
our
I can't say they're the
accent.
worst, but they're just bad. Like terrible.
3, I'd say. 3.
You got 3.
I haven't got them. I'll think about it now. Have you got 3?
Well, I know places I've been to that's fucking shit. We're saying cities or town.
No, I do towns as well, I guess.
I do towns and cities.
Big town,
yeah.
though. It can't be a tiny town.
No.
All right.
Go on.
Go on. All right. Off the cuff. Actually, it's harder than I thought. But you can go.
I know a lot of them.
You don't
There's
have
a
to,
lot of shit places.
Maybe change the rules so you don't have to visit them, but you know the people from there and you know their accent and stuff like that. So you just know.
Yeah, well, extra points if you've been.
Okay. Worst UK cities. London. Yeah, London straight away. Number
easy.
1, London.
Yeah. Fucking
London,
hate
number
it.
1. Not nice people. Ignorant.
Yep.
Don't care about you.
Yep.
No one says hello because there's too many people. Like, I reckon if you go for a morning walk in London, no one's going to say, all right, if you go in this town, a few people would say, all right, in the morning.
All right, yeah, morning.
Yeah, you're going for a
There's
walk
too
in
much
the park.
rushing about as well. It's just doesn't me head in.
Yeah, they're businessmen and women.
When was the last time you went?
A while ago now, 3 years ago. Would have been 2019. Went for like a weekend and then another pass through.
I went at the start of 2020, and this is just before COVID hit, actually. Well, I think COVID was a thing, kind of, but like not mainstream. And it was fucking shit. Like,
What'd you do?
I don't know. I just
Do any tourist things?
Just tourist things, yeah. But it's just like everyone's just so rude and pushing and shoving on the I was gonna say subway, then underground. Sorry.
The underground's hell.
Yeah, I fucking hate
Some
it.
people are very fond of it though, which pisses me off.
Yeah,
It's quirky
it's like,
and cool.
it annoys me that you've got to fucking queue up on one side of the escalator so people can rush past. I mean, if you rush and like you're gonna be late. You're obviously late if you're rushing around. So get your shit together. Get more organised. I mean,
True.
fucking Londoners. It's just. I don't know. It's just Southerners in general, isn't it? Really, there are a lot of them are rude, but can we say that?
What, Southerners? Yeah.
Yeah, but
Not all Southerners though.
No, yeah,
they're not all the same. Like Devon's nice.
But a lot of
heard.
Londoners are rude.
All right, so London,
I think-
both of our number ones.
I don't know if it's just native Londoners or whether it's like
No, it's
people
newcomers.
newcomers who live there.
It might
or-
even be tourists. Maybe you just
yeah.
maybe you absorb it when you're there as well.
It's
You
too
become that.
touristy. It's too touristy.
Touristy. It's just too. No compliments. Do I have a compliment? It's rich. It's got money.
Yeah, but it does made in.
It's a very obnoxious.
When I went, it was raining all week.
Rains all week everywhere. Sometimes depends where you go.
Yeah, up north it does. Yeah, around here, but down there, I can't remember. It's just like I don't know. Heck,
Worst UK city for both of us then is London.
worst city. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's up
did I
there,
not say
yeah.
that? UK city.
What?
Oh, you got a worst town.
West Town.
It's just
Well,
London.
worst places.
Worst
I'm just thinking of
settlement.
worst places in the.
Yeah, worst settlement in the UK.
Well, I'm not. I've not been down south enough to think anywhere else really other than London.
Now you're just out for the Southerners. I haven't been anywhere down south, so they can't be that bad.
Well, anywhere south from here, I suppose. Anywhere south, innit, really?
All right, number 2 for me. Hull, maybe?
I was going to say Hull.
But Hull, not because the
You
people are
got
bad.
city of culture over here, you know.
Yeah, but the people aren't bad. Oh, no,
not
sorry.
really, no.
The city isn't bad. The people are chavs. There's chavs and it's disgusting.
To be fair,
Peasantry.
I've not been to Hull in about.
I haven't been to Hull in like 10 years.
Mine's
go back.
probably about 5 or 6 years, I think. Last time I went there, I was playing a basketball match or something with college.
I think the closer you get there, the worse things become. Like if you go down south here, directly down to Hull, every
Yeah.
town gets worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And
'Cause
that's why I
there's a
haven't made
really
it.
posh bit like below Hull.
What,
Then
Grimsby?
No,
An even
there's like
worse place.
a housing district or whatever. Then like right next door to it, there's a fucking shithole apparently.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's same
Like proper rough.
everywhere, really. Same with London. You go around the corner, you're in
Is that,
multi-million
it's
dollar
East Yorkshire, isn't it, Hull?
pound.
Is it even classed as Yorkshire still? Yeah,
Well, it's
isn't it?
Humberside, but it's East Yorkshire, yeah. It's
Yeah,
Yorkshire now. It never used to be Yorkshire.
don't agree with that.
So we've both got the same then. London, Hull.
Yeah. So
Third.
sure, I think third will probably be differ a bit, but
Well, I think you've just got a lot of contestants, and I don't think there's a definitive answer.
no, there won't be. But
And it's a place I've never been before.
what is it?
Birmingham.
I thought you were going to say Burnley. Then I was going to, but that's my choice. But go on.
Go on. What do I have to say about Birmingham? I don't even want to talk about it. Maybe it's my number one.
Is it the accent?
No, the accent's nice. It's quirky. But the people,
What Peaky Blinders?
well, the Peaky Blinders aren't real.
Yeah, they were.
Well, they were, but fucking Tommy Shelby's not real. So I can't base Birmingham
There's
off
definitely a lot of wannabes down there who move there purposely. They dress up in like fucking waistcoats and
What?
trench coats
How
at night.
big of a Peaky Blinders fan do you need to be to
It's a phenomenon,
immigrate to
mate. It's a
Birmingham
phenomenon.
and live like them?
It's huge.
I know
mean,
flat cap sales skyrocketed.
Yeah,
when
they
came
do
out.
they used to do like a Peaky Blinders night at the Scarborough Spa. My family
What, the
went.
Spa?
Yes.
Your family went to a Peaky Blinders night.
Well,
Did
my
they dress up?
dad, my mum and their friends.
Did they dress up?
Yeah. Everyone
With
dressed
that?
up. It's mental.
Old school suit. Like,
Yeah.
not a new one.
Yeah, I'll show you the picture after
Cosplay.
this.
It's cosplay then.
Kind of.
Well, what's
apparently,
cosplay?
right, apparently it was huge. Like for Peaky Blinders night, they had
It's insane.
everyone dressed up. They had old school gambling, and
That's cool.
they had old school like horse racing going on that you could bet on.
Where were the horses?
Well, they just like played a recording or something on screen. But they had like old school bands playing and all that, and
Oh yeah, like
everyone were dressed up. So I reckon it was quite a good do, you know. But it's just
yeah, if you're into it.
I won't.
It'd be too weird
I
for
won't
me.
Go. Yeah, I won't go. But I suppose everyone's dressed
Maybe
up. It's
when
not
I'm
too
older.
bad. But I do remember there's a picture of my dad and my mum, well, and all their mates dressed up, and my dad's trying to act serious on purpose, looking like he's
Didn't even smile.
no.
Did he have a fake gun?
No, not a fake. Like, just like serious face, like he was a background extra in Peaky Blinders or something.
That's good, that is. Maybe he could have been. Could have been. Should have auditioned.
Was a pretty good outfit, to be fair. Give him that.
So that was my third. But to be honest, I can't name why. I just think the people are a bit... It's not their accent, but it's the way they talk in that accent. I like the accent.
What, Birmingham? Birmingham.
Well, for a fact, they call it Brum. That pisses me
Brummy,
off.
yeah, Brummy.
If
Yeah,
he said,
Brummy
I'm
accent.
from Birmingham, that's fine. If he said, I'm from Brum, I hate him because he said Brum.
Actually, after we've discussed this, we can do one more talk about probably worst accents. I'll just say that for next
We're at
week.
59 minutes. We could lead the viewers on. Just tell them next time.
All right, that's next time then.
Yeah, teasing them. I don't know. Do you want to make it 1 hour and 20 minutes?
1 hour
10
20.
minutes? I don't know. Worst accents. You can reel that off pretty quick, actually. Go on then.
not
What's
doing
your
that.
third
What's-
worst city, though? What's your first worst city?
Third worst.
It's actually good to know that I only hate 2 towns, cities. Because Birmingham.
I want to say
controversial.
Burnley.
Why?
That's a bit of a shithole, mate.
Yeah, we should
Have
go
you been?
Burnley.
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 It's horrible.
Burnley. Is that Manchester or is it
It's
Liverpool?
Lancashire.
Lancashire. Is it It's north near Preston, maybe. Blackburn.
It's. I think it's. I can't remember now. Fucking hell. It's. I've never actually been to Blackburn, so I can't tell you. But or Preston. But Burnley's a bit of a shithole, like. But no, I mean, even like, worst town from here. What's that? Brid.
Worst town near it.
Yeah, that's a fucking shithole. That's just. I just hate chavvy places.
Driftfield's way worse.
I don't care like where the people are from, but it's just I just don't like chavvy, unkept, unclean places. I mean, we can't say about Scarborough, like, but that's fucking worse. It's just getting really bad.
Scarborough's
Here.
even bad.
It's getting bad.
Why is it getting bad? In what way? Potholes.
Potholes,
Yeah.
potholes, charity shops.
Yeah, charity shops are a bad one. They're a weird one because you can't hate on them because of charity, but they're fucking everywhere now. Because a shop shuts.
I used to like charity shops. I bought some good stuff from there. But betting shops.
Yeah, true. I don't even know how they exist. Like mobile gambling's so common now, but betting shops are actually popping up more. Which
Betting
makes
shops,
no sense. More people are gambling.
What else have we got?
Everyone's gambling.
Charity shops. I mean, our town centres have a charity
Vape
shops,
shops.
betting shops, vape shops.
Vape
Yeah,
shops, they're bad. They've popped up in the past
Yeah.
5 years. In every shop that shuts down is a vape shop.
What?
Or
Surely there's not that big of a
holiday
market for it.
shops. Like Christmas comes around and they open up a
Oh
shop
yeah,
for
like
2
temporary
months.
little holiday shops.
they're
Yeah,
shit. All right,
They're well
final
split for
topic. Worst accents.
yeah.
But I think I like bad accents.
I mean,
So it'd be topsy-turvy.
there's not like bad accents. I mean, there's. It's not like I couldn't sit in a room and listen to someone talk all day. Like, but I want to say, I might say a Birmingham, like a Brummy accent. That's pretty bad, but it's also funny.
Yeah, I think it's the other way around. That might be one of my favourites because it's quirky.
I don't.
I could listen to this guy all day because he sounds good. Funny.
You've played Fable, haven't you?
Fable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, that's
got
like,
everything.
That's got every accent I could probably think of in Fable.
Yeah, true. Well, apart from like...
I mean, I used to hate the Scouse accent, but I actually quite like it.
Scouse, mate? Yeah, it's pretty good.
I
I can't
even like
really...
the Geordie accent's grown on me and all. So I don't.
Fucking Geordie.
I'll tell you what the worst. It's not even an accent. It's just how people speak. Just posh, like well-spoken posh people.
Down the nose.
Yeah.
But then again, you can speak down your nose in a shit
I
accent.
don't really like.
You.
I mean, you can be articulate and also speak like any normal accent that sounds. I mean, like.
Like Sean Bean.
Yeah.
And
I mean, you
man
can have
that
like a
sounds
proper
like
broad
Yorkshire.
Yorkshire accent. You can probably sound common as out, but you can still be articulate with the way you speak to people. But I think some people just have like a posh, snooty
Well, I
accent
guess...
that's quite, and they speak in such like an articulate way that's just like no normal person around here is going to talk like that. So why are you talking like it? I get it all the time at work, so it's something that annoys me.
I guess my number one would actually be London.
Yeah.
Just
I think
because
I
it
agree
goes
with
right
you.
through me. And this is a gender-based one. Female Brightonians, from people from Brighton, they have a very, again, it's snotty. The males are...
I don't know, I've never been, so I can tell you.
It's just posh London, maybe? Better spoken. It's not Queen's English, but it's posh.
Well, it's probably similar to what I'm saying, really. Just,
Yeah, snotty.
I don't know. I don't really want to get into the.
Oh my god! Did you see what Stacey did? No, it wouldn't be Stacey, would it? It would be like Beatrice did the other day.
Yeah.
That type of accent. But it's more so when females talk. Not to be sexy. It's just like goes through me. it ricochets through the brain when I hear
I don't
a woman
know.
talk.
I think we can get onto a bit of a north versus south class divide a bit here. So I think that's we could probably do a full podcast on that. You know,
Northern accents that I don't like. I like Liverpool,
I like all the northern accents.
like Yorkshire, like Cumbria, like Newcastle.
What Mancunian?
Mancunian's all right.
Yeah, I like
That's
it.
probably my worst one of the Northerners. I
Really?
guess.
Well, yeah, but
really,
think how many Yorkshire,
really.
think how many Yorkshire accents there is.
Yeah,
I think
they could be
probably
put in a group though.
East
But
Yorkshire's probably the worst one out of the lot.
anyone who says really, that's pretty bad actually.
Right.
Imagine if I kept saying
well,
that in
to
your
be
ear.
fair, no.
Really, really. What up?
Nah, I mean, with Manchester, it's fucking huge. Even you can probably even count Lancashire into that.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the accent I just said. Anyone who says instead of really.
Yeah,
Really. That's horrible, that is.
Really.
Was that your real accent? Really.
Really. I mean, I've got mates
If
in
it's not
Lancashire.
eight,
Like.
really? If it's not eight.
What?
Real.
I lived over there for years, so
How would the Queen say it?
I think I
Really?
picked up a bit of a Mancunian or Lancashire twang a bit. I think. I don't know.
Really?
I won't say
Did
it.
you actually?
I won't say that. Bloody hell.
Yeah, that is
No, but
bad.
even like I like a mate. I had a mate from West Yorkshire at uni, and he like, I think he pronounced it a bit, and that's West Yorkshire.
Did he? Yeah.
And he was like, "He's Yorkshire as they come."
Yeah, well, rate my takeaway. He has a twang.
Yeah, because I remember when I first heard "Rate My Takeaway," I thought he was from Bolton or something.
Yeah, Bolton. Amir Khan. Is he from Bolton?
Yeah,
I want to say he's from Bolton.
I don't know.
And he doesn't have a proper Mancunian accent, but he has a borderline accent.
There's that
But he also
many
has a
different
twang.
like, accents from around there. I mean, look at like Liam Gallagher compared to.
I can't even think of his voice though.
Yeah, you can.
I can, but like only a bit. I
think
can't
to-
replicate it all.
No, it's hard to do.
Yeah, and it's not Mancunian.
Think of
Well,
it-
it is Mancunian.
Yeah,
It's not really though,
That's
is
like-
it? No, he does say really.
It's like
No, really.
No, I don't think it does.
Really. No, really. No, I can't do it all.
It's like a stereotypical like Mancunian accent. But then again, when I were there, like there's like, I don't think I ever actually heard like any proper Mancunian accents ever spoke really.
No, I think they're out in the Greater Manchester, but
Yeah,
in like
yeah.
a ring, like in
Yeah.
a ring around it. I think that's where they all are. Really.
But I don't know.
Ricky Hatton. I bet he says really. I'll have to check after this.
I saw him in a pub actually, in a bar.
Saw him in a pub. What was he doing? Drinking.
Yeah, I was in a bar. Yeah,
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me.
came
Was
in.
it was a club night. He was doing photos, wasn't he? Behind a backdrop.
wasn't even doing photos. We just sat there with a bounce. With like some like
Flexing.
security guard. We wasn't. We just sat there like a normal night out.
Did he have girls?
No.
Well, he's probably married.
And my mate just went, "Oh, look, it's Ricky Hatton."
Ricky Hatton.
I was like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Nice.
I don't know enough about boxing to know.
Don't really
Say
care.
that. So I
It's
hope
funny,
Ricky
innit?
Hatton.
Well, yeah, I know what he is like, but it's just funny.
Right, that's the end. 1 hour and 8 minutes. That's a new record.
Finishing.
That was
already.
the first episode.
Went
It's a
quite
new
quick,
record.
didn't it?
Yeah, 1 hour 8. It's gone fast. I hope this hasn't like fucking. I hope it sounds good. Because that was a
Yeah.
long chat. I aren't doing it again. Word for word, read the script. How do we sign this off then? Thank you.
Until next
We
time.
hope you enjoyed the stay. If you've even made it this far, we're going
Yeah.
to stagnate now.
Yeah.
First one's a hitter. Second one's real fans only. You're definitely a real fan if you listen to this. You're a real fan
Yeah,
of the
it's
show.
quite a varied topic today.
I should
Topics are
actually.
quite-
I'll do a little test. Write in the comments. If you listen to this right now, write in the comments. Really, with an E and a H in it. Really, REALLEH. Type in the comments.
Yeah, but
and if you're too
what's
nervous
the,
to type, then you're a fucking loser.
What's the best British accent?
No, we'll just leave it with really. That's too long of a question. Nice. Tune in for next week. Next week.
Aye.
Or
Next
the week
week.
after. Whenever. Other than that, I think we're all good to say goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye. I'll see